Well, hello. This is Dr. Ayleen, and this is Medicine Walk. And for those of you who are listening in on Blog Talk Radio, this is Healing House Radio. So I hope these question and answers are, sort of getting people to think about their empathy, and maybe they're in a relationship with somebody who is empathic, and you are able to kind of understand them a little bit better. So basically, this is all about empaths not only understanding themselves, but understanding, the world around them and the relationships between themselves and people who maybe aren't quite as sensitive on that level. So today's question is one that I've talked to a lot about people as they move through. Hello, Luna. All right, say hi. Okay, over there. Go over there. Okay. So the idea that if somebody is, sensitive to the emotions of others, why is it that it's their job to be, to be conscious of it? Why do they need to be the ones to be able to turn off the empathy? And if they don't, if they should be able to just kind of wing it, to be able to have those experiences. So it is an interesting question, and it's a valid one. And today's question is, why should I be responsible for my feelings when having empathy means my feelings are affected by others? Okay. Yes, technically, if you are inclined to be able to perceive the energies, and even though empathy is not specific to feelings, that's what most people relate it to. So let's just kind of go there today. Let's go on the theory that that feelings are the focus. So why should you be responsible as an empath for what you feel? Because those feelings can be affected. It's sort of like, I'm going to a barbecue and I'm wearing white, and if somebody spills barbecue sauce on me, why am I responsible for that? Well, one, you did choose to wear white to a barbecue, so you're kind of opening yourself up for that. But in all seriousness, the main reason to be responsible for it isn't for other people, it's for you. It's so that you can walk in this world in a more balanced way, so that you can be able to be grounded, so that you can choose what it is you respond to and what you don't. And the thing is, and most people who are in relationships with empaths would be willing to probably support me on this, that if an empath or someone who's empathic goes out, gets aggravated by someone else's energy, they're going to bring it home, or they're going to bring it to work, or they're going to bring it into the social situation, and they're going to respond from that stimulus with the people around them. So if somebody, you picked up a big case of the grumpies, not that it was yours, but that it belonged to somebody else, you become the transmission point for going someplace and being in a grumpy state of mind when you normally might not have had to do it. Or if you are someone who, if you're dealing with someone who's been really hurt through a romantic betrayal, and you come back into your relationship and you're carrying that energy of, you just can't trust anybody, because remember, you feel what other people feel as if it is your own feeling. Then suddenly you're, giving the side eye to the person you're in a relationship with. It's like, wow, I am filled with distrust right now, even though it didn't belong to me originally, but I've got it now. And now I'm going to, be taking a look at this person that I'm involved with. So there are a lot of reasons to be able to take responsibility for. Now, being responsible for it doesn't mean it's your fault. And a lot of people confuse taking responsibility for something and shifting it to somehow being a matter of fault. It is not fault. It is nobody's fault that you were born sensitive to other people's energies and being able to resonate very quickly. That's not a matter of fault. It's just, it's no more a fault than the eye color you were born with or the type of hair you were born with. Now, while, you can take responsibility for your eye color by wearing colored contacts, or, or you can, change your hair, you can also shift how your empathy is applied. You can also decide, no, I don't want to be empathic in this moment. Because once again, it's not about other people. It's about you. It's about what serves you. And yes, you can take this. It's like, you could say it's selfish, which is not always a bad thing. But it's putting what allows you to be in balance first. Because remember, empaths not only receive, they transmit. So if you're going to take on something and feel that emotion and embody that emotion without doing anything to limit or control it, if it just washes over you, you're going to be transmitting that out. And that's not fair to the people around you, because maybe they don't have the defense against it. Empaths are tremendously effective transmitters. And the fact that, one empath can bring down the energy of an entire room. So why should you be responsible? Because it's the responsible thing to do. If someone has like huge amounts of strength, and they walk into some place, is it their responsibility to go around and just wave their arms around and knock stuff over? Are they not responsible for what happens because of what they set into motion? And I view empathy much in the same way. If you can have a choice to not, radiate something out that other people don't need, or even to take it within yourself, which you don't need, isn't that a better way to go than just kind of wing it, let yourself get overwhelmed, and then have other people have to deal with the consequences of your choice? The person that you picked up that energy from didn't necessarily choose it to transmit, because they didn't know, they may not even know that they can or that they were. If you know that you transmit and you do it anyway, okay, that is a choice. It's not the one I would make. And everybody is free to choose their own path in their own way. The thing is that you know that this is what you can do. This is what you're capable of. So why not be capable of putting out some very good stuff? Plus, you don't need that energy inside you anyway. So, thank you for joining me. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please put them in the comments. If you like this video, please press like, and if you like what we're doing, please subscribe. If you'd like to support me on a higher level, you can go to the Patreon link in my description and become a sponsor of the channel. And Sam has decided he wants some attention. Maybe he's decided he wants to go out. So, we'll see you next time. Take care, be safe, and as always, I wish you balance and I wish you blessings from my heart to yours. Love you, and see you tomorrow. Bye.